Felipe, if you could take us through that last sequence with the three-pointer.
Just coach subbed me in for Mike, so I knew he wanted like a space because they weren't guarding Mike at the three-point line like that. So we run the play for Hassani, and he drove. Mike got help, and Hassani just made the pass, and I didn't catch it clean, but still went in, so it worked.
How high is your confidence right now?
I mean, I've been shooting at night and stuff, so it's pretty much what I put in is what is out. So it's not much like my confidence stay. I'm the same level as it was at first.
Chris, can you just talk about how good you were feeling out there tonight, and what was working for you, and how good this feels? That was a
It's the goatee.
career.
You don't got it no more.
That was a career game for you.
I just try to play with free mind and post up as hard as I can, and my teammates keep giving me the ball, so I try to make the right play at the right moment. So.
For, I guess, Hassani and Felipe, and then Chris, you can chime on this too. But, I mean, Chris has had a lot of powerful buckets in his career, but when you see that one slip out of his hands and still go in there in the second half, was that kind of a sign it was his night, that anything that he was throwing up there was going to go in?
If it didn't slip out of his hand, it was going to get dunked. So it was bound to go in either way.
I just saw it from the bench, and we were looking at each other in the bench. He was like, "It's 2 points anyway, so we take it."
Chris, have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah. I mean, it happens to everybody. But the fact that it went in, it was just meant to be, I guess.
Yeah, Chris, during that game, did you get a feeling at any point that it was going to be a special night for you?
Every time we step on the court, we think it's going to be a special night, especially when the fans come out and support us. And they were big out there tonight. You know, they gave us a great help, a great voice. It was like the old school was behind us, so it gave us a boost.
Sonny, it looked like Auburn offensively wasn't running a lot of sets. A lot of it was just kind of create off the dribble. How difficult is that to defend when they have such great guard play?
They usually, against us, they tend to just go high ball screen and try to drive it and kick because of the way we defend passing lanes. So we were already prepared for what was to come as far as that. We did a good job. I feel like containing the ball the best that we could. I mean, obviously they got really good players, but we were able to pull through.
Chris and Hassani, what would you say is the confidence level of this team right now?
We try to be confident. Like I said, coach always give us confidence to every practice, every game. Every win, we try to stay at the same level. Don't get too happy when we get a win, and don't get too emotionally destroyed when we get a loss or anything. So we try to stay stable and try to do what we gotta do in practice. Learn from the losses, and keep working and get better in practice.
I think it's good for us coming off the loss that we just took to LSU. We went back to practice, smashed heads, and got prepared for this game and came out and handled business. So it's good for our team.
Chris, how big was this performance for you after the frustrations of the last couple of games and the foul trouble and all that?
It was really big, you know. I was kind of getting low emotionally, but came to practice, worked, and coach keep believing in me, keep pushing me in practice, told me to play with a free mind. So I listened to the coaches and came out there and just try to play with a free mind.
Chris, you obviously, you had the big jump when the buzzer sounded. I guess take me through that emotion for you, and do you feel like you're showing a little bit more emotion this year, kind of being more comfortable in your game? And Hassani with 13 points, are you going to cut the hair? Are you giving any more thought to that?
when you're talking about emotions, I would just think about the beginning of the season when I was playing without emotions, and it was really a struggle for me. And all that conversation with coach and told me to like just enjoy the game. That's what I try to do right now, enjoy the game. And when I enjoy the game, the emotions be just come out, and that's how I be on the court.
You want me to cut my hair?
No, I was just asking if you
I'm asking you.
I like it.
All right, then. I mean, that's not really something I'm focused on. I'm more focused on getting wins and helping our program escalate.
Guys, there were 43 fouls called in that game. They had possession with like 20, and they had the ball for like 20 seconds there at the end. You knew that it was a quick whistle a lot this game. What was it like to stay disciplined and to avoid getting fouled? And what was that last defensive possession like?
Tension, man. It was a lot of tension. We know that our defense had to be perfect at that time. So we try to talk as a team, and we fought, we talked, we try to help each other on the court, which we did, and try to make the last shot hard. So at least that give us a chance for a miss and rebound the ball.
For any of you three guys, and I mean, you've all kind of gone through this process as players, but how important is it for the younger guys on this team to kind of go through a win like this after the kind of loss you guys took at LSU, just to kind of build that confidence that you can bounce back?
That's just the name of the game, and building your experience and just going through, trial and error and becoming a better player. I mean, you're going to have tough losses, you're going to have big wins sometimes, but just making sure that you stay the course throughout the season is what matters the most.
Felipe, on that 3-point shot, did you know that ball was going in when you left your hand? When it left your hand, did it feel good? And when you saw it go through, just what are the emotions knowing that you made the big shot and hearing the crowd as loud as it was?
I mean, I was just focused on the shot. I didn't really hear the crowd, but I know they went crazy. It's like I be taking that shot after practice, always like going at night and shoot with Justin. He always pass me the ball and stuff. Now he can shoot, but I just felt it good. I just focused on my follow through and just let it go. And as soon as it went in, it was a big shot, so I was just happy. And then the fans just went crazy. So.
Does it almost create some more nerves being that wide open?
Nah. I just saw like Hassani drove and my guy helped, so I knew like I had to shoot it. It wasn't like, oh, I'm open, I gotta shoot it. I was ready to shoot it.
Yeah, and I felt confident that he would make the shot.